The new legend is the daughter of Octane and Lifeline. Hey, what is up? Kayla here, back with another video. So today's video, we're going to talk about a few leaks regarding the new legend, as well as the new Revenant Prestige skin event, and a potential perk system coming to the game. Okay, so first things first, I will say there was a humongous leak that came out with apparently the abilities of the new legend, which is going to be Conduit, and her lore. According to this leak that did come out, her passive is going to be called You're Finished. Basically do automatic finishes with her drone. And when she dies, her armor can only be swapped by her teammates. Her tactical was going to be called Bad Doctor, which had a throwable drone that drains the enemy's health and shields at the same rate as Lifeline's drone. And it can be moved around like Newcastle's mobile shield. Her ultimate was called Stay Down. It was similar to Crypto's EMP, except it would cancel all revives and disable reviving for people hit by it for 7 to 10 seconds. And the lore, which is the most interesting part, is that she is the daughter of Lifeline and Octane 20 years in the future. She stole Lifeline's tech in order to modify it and do bad things with it. She found out she could travel in time with the new tech, and it was implied that she found / built the time gauntlet from Titanfall 2. Apparently, she goes back in time to try and stop Lifeline and Octane from competing in the games due to them neglecting her while they were competing. And I will just say, all of this has been confirmed to not be true. Although it would be very, very interesting for the lore, the abilities here, honestly, I actually haven't swore in any of my news videos, but I'll just say it straight up. These abilities seem like shit. So I'm kind of glad that they're fake and they're not real. The lore is very, very interesting to think about, but I personally I can't even see Lifeline and Octane like being together like that. Like, I see them as a perfect like best friend duo who support each other, and I'm quite sure once we got Lifeline's lore, a majority of her doing some of the things she was doing was because she had fallen in love on the battlefield, and her and Octane teamed up to steal some meds so that she could save her lover. That's at least what I got from that lore video. It honestly makes me uncomfortable to think about Lifeline and Octane being together like that. So I'm glad it's not real. It's interesting to think about though. Now, there was something leaked a little over a year ago from AG420, which is rumored to be Conduit's true abilities. Of course, we don't actually know if this is true. We won't really know anything, at least for another few weeks. Apparently, her passive is going to be called Capacitance. If I said that right, I hope so. Conduit will regenerate shield over time, gain extra regen for each nearby ally. Also, having banners will provide a bonus. Her tactical will be called Arc Flash. It heals the shields of targeted allies at the cost of some of your shields. This kind of seems like you'd be healing in a similar way as like characters from like Overwatch, similar to Kiriko, where you kind of throw the heal at one of your teammates. And apparently her ultimate's going to be called Alternating Current. Conduit will launch an arc cluster bomb, damaging the shields of people near the blast. It heals Conduit's shields based on damage dealt. Now, like I said again, this probably more than likely will not be true. It's cool to think about. I do think we're going to have something to do with shields. From what I've read and understood myself, it's going to be similar to like Watson meets Lifeline meets like Octane in the sense of like the healing. She is going to be a support legend, I believe. And in my last video, I talked a bit about the leak about the glide meter, which was what we thought to be in reference to Lifeline's drone. From what I've understood, this is now more going to be in reference to Conduit. Still not entirely sure what it means or what it's going to come about, but I want to know what you guys think. Please let me know. Let's theorize together. I really like to think about like possibilities of things, even if they don't completely make sense. It's still fun to think about. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Moving on from Conduit and the fake lore scare, our next event is going to be the Revenant Prestige skin event. It'll be coming out on October 17th, I believe. Now, along with this event, I do believe we are going to be getting our Halloween event with it, and we will be utilizing the Copycat Kit, which is going to be a new survival item for the Halloween season. The list of abilities are going to be Bloodhound's Tactical, Horizon's Tactical, Mirage's Tactical, Wraith's Tactical, Octane's Ult, Caustic's Ult, Ash's ult, and Catalyst ult. This is a very interesting list of abilities. I'm wondering how quickly this will change, and honestly, I'm just really excited to see the different combinations we end up with. Like, I could be playing Octane and then just Wraith Q out of there, you know? So this will be very interesting. I think it'll be very, very fun. I have seen a big complaint recently is that there's not a separate section for events versus the normal BR. I know it would possibly make the game bigger and probably buggier, if that's even a word. But I do believe we should have the ability to change back and forth between regular BR and the events. So yeah, I'm super, super excited for this. It'll be really, really fun. And I can't wait to hop on Apex and play it. Another thing that has come up quite a bit on some recent Apex news channels is a potential perk system being integrated into Apex. Now, some people have speculated that this will come with the single-player respawn game held in the Apex Legends world. You never know. I do say one thing that has come to mind recently is that I personally am more of a casual player, so I don't really grind ranked, but I still feel the want to do some sort of a grind. So I did wish that we had like weapon camos to grind for, and I know we have like the weapon mastery system, but it's a bit much. And honestly, I don't play enough myself to like complete a ton of like challenges like that. So potentially something simpler for the more casuals. That way ranked can stay ranked and the casuals can still have fun in pubs. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think something like that would be fun. Of course, it would have its ups and downs. You never know. A perk system would also be very, very interesting, although I can't see how it'll fit into the current Apex universe, as I feel like it's not completely needed. But I don't know. Changes are welcome, and I still think it'll be fun. But yeah, that's going to be all I have to talk about this week. I'm sorry for the scare with the Conduit lore. Thankfully, it's not true. And if it ends up being true, I might cry just a little bit. That would be absolutely insane. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about Conduit's potential abilities. What are we theorizing her actual abilities are going to be? I'm still super excited about the Revenant Prestige skin. I'm probably going to have to break my wallet out for that one. And what do we think about a potential perk system or a simpler weapon camo system in the game? I want to know what you guys think. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to tell somebody you love them.